It's always wrong to use the word never, and it's never right to use the word always. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. Always and never are words that are absolutes. They're black and white, and the real world doesn't work that way. Within a mathematical model, maybe. Within a definition, maybe. But in the real world, things are messy. And if you are trying to put things into clean models of always and never, you are missing out on most of life. And not only that, you're setting yourself up for tremendous blunders down the road. The right answer in the real world is almost never, always or never. It depends. Learn to be comfortable with the answer, it depends. Because the world is much richer than that, okay? As soon as you're trying to confine the world to a model, you are losing most of the richness of life. When it comes down to it, you have the map as your guide or the real world as your guide. And the real world is the truth, the map is just the model of the truth. So follow the map as long as it's useful to you, but as soon as your evidence in the real world, as soon as your own thought tells you the map is breaking down, it's idiotic to continue following the map. Why is it such an easy habit to fall into, asking these words always and never? Well, I think what it is people want easy answers and people want certainty. As children, we're able to defer to an authority, our parents or our teachers, and we have certainty in rules. We're given certain rules, we follow them, and they're treated as absolute, and we just assume that there's a higher authority that has thought this through ahead of us, and it's an easy shortcut for life. There's so much stimulus being thrown at us, so many choices, it's easier to look at an authority and have a shortcut. It's easier to take shortcuts, it's easier to have certainty. But what happens as we grow up is, at some point, we're the adults. At some point, we realize, like, our teachers aren't really that much of an authority. Our parents aren't really that much of an authority. They're just human beings like us, and it's time to think for ourselves. And that's scary. It's scary to think there is no authority. There is no one who's always right. There's no one we can trust. We have to trust our own thought. And so a lot of people hide from that, and they want these models of always and never. Embrace a little bit of uncertainty. Understand that the world is full of gray areas, and trust yourself and your judgment. Okay, rather than looking for an easy solution or a simple black and white model, allow yourself to take in more factors and really use your intellect, right? Especially early on in learning something when you are creating those models. Anytime you catch yourself using the words always or never, stop and think. Constantly be expanding your models, constantly be looking for new and more nuanced ways of looking at the world, because most of the opportunities for massive growth are not from easy models that other people can duplicate. They're from nuanced models where you really are using your entire intellectual power and really expanding your comfort zone and your possibilities. Embrace the gray areas, because the greatest opportunities you're going to have for truly doing something exceptional will be when you step out of the easy, obvious ones that other people are following and truly use your full range of experience and your true intellect. So, never say always, and always is never right. Would you rather accomplish being a millionaire, achieving your dream, changing the world, or would you rather accomplish knowing the intimate gossip of friends you haven't known in 10 years, or knowing where the cutest, funniest cat photos on the internet are? Because you really do have a choice, and it comes down to what are your priorities and where are you gonna spend your time. Now you may notice I'm shooting this video in an abandoned, scary, creepy, sketchy parking lot. I want you to think of this parking lot as your mind. Right now, it's filled with nothing, and you have a choice. You can fill it with the things you want to fill it with, or if not, there are many people that will gladly fill it for you. That's what advertising's for, that's what clickbait on the internet is for, anything and everything that would love your attention, that would love your activism, that would love your clicks on the internet, they're all out there gunning for you. They all want your attention, they all want you. It's your choice, what are you gonna fill your mind with?